What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. More seasoning all day long. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and checking out last week's video. So many people made the meal, sent it in, and we're gonna announce meal of the week. But moving forward, we're gonna do it at the end of the video, and whoever wins meal of the week is gonna get a $50 gift card to their local grocery store, just to give you guys a little incentive and a thank you to the person who wins every week. This week, we're gonna be making a truffle bucatini Alfredo with vegetables. It's bomb. All my vegetarians out there can make this meal. All my meat lovers can make this too, because we're gonna be using some bacon, but you can substitute that. Tastes bomb, looks bomb, smells incredible. All right, now I know that looks fire, and this is gonna be super easy to make. Literally, you could have never cooked anything in the kitchen before and do this. Like, this is a super simple meal and not that many ingredients, so the grocery store trip should be fairly quick and easy. Today, what we're gonna need is fresh parsley, Parmesan cheese, fresh garlic, lemon, frozen peas. We're gonna roll with bucatini. Bacon, not the sweet kind. I want salty, we want savory, we want a good crunch in there. Sun-ripened tomatoes, heavy whipping cream. One little carton of heavy whipping cream. White truffle oil, you can get these at like an organic food market. It's a little on the pricey side, but this is gonna add so much flavor, and you're gonna use so little of this that it's gonna last you forever. Definitely worth it. Onion powder, red chili flake. If you don't like spice, obviously, dry vermouth, gonna add crazy flavor into the sauce. And of course, salt and pepper, olive oil, or avocado oil if you have it. These are all the ingredients that you are gonna need to make today's truffle Alfredo pasta with veggies. Super simple, super easy to find. Let's go. Okay, so those are your ingredients for today's meal. We're gonna start with the bacon. Now, for all my vegetarians out there that wanna make this, don't use bacon. Instead of doing this, throw some olive oil or avocado oil in a pan and throw some shiitake mushrooms in there. Let's throw a 1/4 cup of shiitake mushrooms in there if you're not using bacon. But if you're using bacon, we're gonna do 4 to 5 pieces over medium-high heat. We're gonna do 4 because that's all we have left, because I ate them all last night. Cool. And then we're just gonna let this go. I'm gonna cut to some B-roll because this is gonna take a couple minutes as is. But most important thing, you're gonna have a pot of water because we're gonna boil our pasta in here. Get this going now because it's gonna take a little bit of time. And I don't want you to just use regular water. We're gonna salt our water to really like get some flavor into that pasta, so. All right, so for our bacon, we're gonna wanna make this crunchy because we're gonna cut it up and we're gonna put it in the pasta and then garnish it on top later. So you're gonna wanna leave this on the heat for like five to 6 minutes. Yeah, we'll do like 5 to 6 minutes on the heat. So we're gonna let these go. They're gonna brown pretty good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw them on a plate with some paper towels as soon as they're ready to go. So if you check this one out, I don't know if you can get in there, but edges are pretty well browned, blackened even a little, and this is getting pretty dark. So this is gonna naturally just kind of like crunch up, stiffen up. Throw it on there, boom, boom, and there we go. Cut the heat off on that. Don't dump this out. This is gold. All that, we need that for the recipe. So turn the heat off, take it off the heat so it doesn't smoke. So we're gonna let this sit. It's gonna crisp up, they're gonna dry up, they're gonna be easy to break and cut later. We're gonna put these to the side and focus on this right here. And we're gonna take our bacon grease, which is loaded with flavor. If you did mushrooms, leave the oil in there, take the mushrooms out, put them in a bowl. This is where it gets interesting. So we got our bacon grease. We're gonna take it off the heat for a moment because what we're gonna do is Take our garlic press, load this thing up with some garlic. I'm gonna put like 5 little cloves in there. We're gonna put this back on. I'm gonna put it on like medium heat, which is like medium to low for those who aren't familiar yet. Medium is medium low. Oh yeah, it's ready to go. There we go. Get that garlic in there, absolutely. Karate chop that right off. Give it one more squeeze, get it all out of there, and we're gonna mix that up. Now you gotta be careful here because if this burns, you're gonna get a bitter flavor. So like 15 to 20 seconds on the heat, it's gonna smell incredible. And then we're gonna go right into our heavy whipping cream. And we're gonna pour this whole thing in here. Right as they start to brown, if you can punch in there, you'll see like they're just starting to brown up. The smell is really blowing up, and then we're just gonna go ahead and hit it with this whole thing of heavy whipping cream. So just give this a little mix. And here's where you separate like basic Alfredo sauce from incredible Alfredo sauce. Dry vermouth. Gonna leave that on the medium heat and add like 2 tablespoons of dry vermouth. Not too much, but nice. Just hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. A little bit of color, nice. Now, I just got a text from my girlfriend. She said she wants some of this. She can't do heat. So I would throw these red pepper flakes in here, get a little heat going on, but since I'm making this for her, I'm not going to. I can just put it on mine at the end, kind of like you would do a pizza, just right on top. I'll give this a little more one more mix. Give it one more mix with the salt and pepper. And then we're gonna let this reduce. All that means is that the heat is going to make the water evaporate out of here, and it's gonna concentrate this, it's gonna thicken it up, it's gonna allow us to give it that incredible Alfredo texture. While that's going, because we're gonna let this go for maybe like 5 minutes, this is heating up still, we're gonna take it to another level, because most people usually just pull their pasta right out of the water, shake it out, drop it right into that sauce. We're gonna take it to another level. Get yourself a mixing bowl. This, I'm telling you, this tastes incredible. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 3.5 tablespoons of olive oil, some more garlic. So let's throw a couple more cloves of garlic in here. Press that. Let's get our garlic in there. Nice. Give this a little stir. Don't want it to burn on the edges. Make sure you're babysitting this. Then we're gonna take our truffle oil, and I'm not kidding. Now, for those of you who don't like truffle, I'm not a fan of truffle either, but I'm telling you, this just adds like the most like buttery, sharp undertone in this pasta that's so subtle, but it just takes it to such a higher level. I'm literally gonna put like maybe half a teaspoon in here. That's it, just like the tiniest bit of truffle oil. So like maybe half a teaspoon of truffle oil. Salt, pepper, and let's do a teaspoon of onion powder. And then we're gonna mix this up right here. I don't know if you can see in there. Nice. So all we're gonna do with this is when that pasta is done cooking, we're just gonna toss it in here, and it is going to taste like nothing you've ever experienced. All right, this is looking good. It's actually looking a little too good. I'm gonna turn the heat down, take this off of heat for a second. I'm always real with you guys. This pot of water is taking so long to boil, and this is like almost in the final steps already. Maybe I should have had the pot going a little bit sooner. What we can do in the meantime, while we're waiting for that to boil, is I'm gonna put this on real low. My frozen peas, I'm gonna go ahead and just rinse those off, get them back down to like room temperature, and then we can cut up our parsley and just kind of like prep while we wait for this to reduce and this to boil. Okay, so we've got our fresh parsley chopped up. We've got our peas back down to room temperature. This is going on low right now, looking beautiful. So what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some of this Parmesan. Now, with this stuff, the more the merrier. The cheesier you like it, add more cheese. So I think right here is probably like half a cup. So I'm gonna add half a cup of that Parm. Nice. And then I'm gonna add just like a pinch of that fresh parsley to it. And then we're just gonna go ahead and mix that up. Now, if worse comes to worse, and our pasta's still going, we can just take this off the heat if it's done, and then just throw it back on low later, because we're gonna add a couple more things into this to really elevate it and take it to another place. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more cheese to this personally. Let's go to town, let's have fun with it. It's not the healthiest meal, but you know what? It is the tastiest. All right, our water is finally boiling. This is gonna just ruin our day. Again, normal dude in the kitchen, this kind of stuff happens. It might happen to you, so just be aware. If you're using a big pot of water, make sure you put it on at the beginning of prepping for this meal. So let's just go ahead and put that in there. And then we want our pasta to cook evenly. If you have it sticking out like this, it's not gonna cook evenly. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna continue to twist as these get soft. I don't know if you can see in here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and twist as these soften up so we can get all of this underwater. And then we're going to add half a cup of room temperature peas that were very recently frozen. Add that in there, nice. It's gonna give it some cool color. Sun-dried tomatoes and olive oil. This is gonna take this to another place. There's so much flavor in these sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm gonna throw about like 5 in here, and then I'm actually just gonna add just a tiny bit of that oil just to give it a little more flavor. Everybody in the house is like walking over here because the smell coming off of this is so incredible. I made the mistake last night of pulling this out before it was all the way done. Always test your pasta, always pull a piece out, take a bite. I'm gonna just go ahead and pull one of these noodles out. Yeah, we got a couple more minutes. We got a couple more minutes. I might even turn this off, to be honest with you guys, because the pasta is gonna be so hot when I pull it out that it'll keep the sauce pretty hot as well. So I'm gonna actually take this off the heat. Contradiction city over here, but you know what? It's real life. I'm just a regular dude doing this shit. So what we can do in the meantime, let's cut our bacon up. So while our pasta's going, this is off. All right, cool. Let's take all that finely chopped bacon, not all of it, take a good amount, throw it in there. Let's take this. So I don't know if you can see the size difference here. So we've got like our chopped bacon where it's like bacon bits, and then we've got this right here where it's like a little bit bigger. Cool. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw that in there as well. It's ready. It's finally ready. Let's cut this off. Let's get our oven mitts, and then we're gonna just take this over to the sink. And then we're just gonna shake it out. Bring it back over here, and we're going right into our mixing bowl with our truffle mixture. Here's where it gets interesting. I'm just gonna take this. There's so many smells coming out of here right now, guys. You have no idea. Get in there good. It smells incredible. All right, so at this point, oh my God. Oh, it smells so good. Holy shit. Wow, okay. Cool. Pasta's ready to go. Oh, this is like the most exciting part in the world. Pasta's ready to go. Let's throw our Alfredo on low. And then we're gonna put our pasta right in there. Moment of truth. So Let's just make sure she's warming up. Oh, all day, all day. Now we add this incredible pasta right in there. Oh, dude, the smell coming off this. Just get all the good little bits out of there. And then all we're gonna do, we're just gonna mix this up. Oh dear Lord. I'm not exaggerating. I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating. This smells nuts. Oh. All right, let's do this. So I'm gonna take this, get like, if you want, listen, I'm not a plating pro by any means, but all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, and then I'm just gonna, ooh, slip and slide. Let's go all day. Right in the middle. Twist, 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 twist. Oh yeah, not done. Bacon. Oh, God. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Oh. You kidding me? Fresh parsley. And then, just to top it off, just to add one more little bit of flavor, like the tiniest bit of lemon. Oh. And that, my friends, that is our truffle Alfredo Bucatini pasta with veggies. The moment I've been waiting for. The taste test. I don't have anybody else in the house today. She's upstairs, but she's getting ready for something, so I'm not gonna bother her to taste test this, but you know me, I like a little bit of heat, so I'm gonna add some red pepper flake to mine just to like add one more dynamic, one more element to it. Ooh, God, this looks so good. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. I'm not even gonna wrap it up. Mm. Holy shit. Yo, that shit is so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's like so many flavors that are just like popping out at me like every second that it's in my mouth. That's what she said. There's like a little bit of crunch from the bacon and like almost like a little gristle from those like bigger slices that we have in there. The cream from our Alfredo sauce with like the dryness of that vermouth is just like punching it in the back. We got the lemon to add that little bit of citrus, the heat from the red chili flake, the truffle is so subtle. It's so damn good. This is the best pasta I've ever made. This is fire. This is fire. Make this. Speaking of make this, our meal of the week, $50 local grocery store gift card winner is Ashley Keto. Great job, Ashley. These look bomb. I think she did a keto spin on them and used a different type of tortilla, but the aesthetic of these tacos look incredible. She said the flavor was out of this world, so congratulations, Ashley. You got a $50 gift card coming your way. Hopefully you make this pasta next week because this is incredible. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you want to see next week. Let me know how you feel about this. I love you guys. I appreciate you for checking this video out. More seasoning out.